house, the person you look for, you will look your mate. Your mate is contained. Then I think we'll do my father. Over prop will make you go put your head for other content. Put the roof first. So please say more money when you get either from me also. Make a take a higher and make a big man also. With that one, when you don't pay the first money finish, you will reach the kind of time when the year of the end, the money not come this. And then you will not say you don't make mistake. But out of shame, you will look for money here and then the borrow to cover up. Instead of the okay, make a pack come up for here, all like this. And for the that side. Then the one of the shop or caravan or store. There are sometimes when the people want pay the store, the money will be in your hand. You calculate that money, say I can hire them and go buy this, I will borrow some money. Do you know that when you borrow money for inside the business and you are not selling also that what you are selling, you cannot make it make, you are in debt. And that is why most market women, they know they calculate what they sell. When they just carry people for the store, and as they sell like this, they push money, they go like this, and they carry them even credit. When they carry credit, they go to sell. You go say, okay, I go return money. After they return for the phone, they pay for the phone, they saw the driver. And with sometimes, but no matter when they make for customer, you cannot get enough customer. You only just sit down for the store, they look, you go to look people when they work out.
Thank you so much, Sachi, for joining. Much love. Thank you so much.
Then if the person when they borrow money from Lapo and you that kind of money, you go to investment. Maybe every week they pay back, you go reach a certain that the whole money.
How's Ghana today?
And you cannot see any way.
You want to borrow Coco FM you? How much do people have? We talk about that behind the camera. Wait, Jerry.
What you want to do. And there are some places when you put to something they sell, and the government not plenty for that place where they buy it. How do you sell and make get to pay the store, or then get your transport and even your business? The purpose of every business is for you to make it gain. But it is from they turn the business up and down without calculating. They will never know whether they are running at loss also. At the time when
that's fine.
Say, okay,
nice business.
Like this, you know, the Dorian part. That's why they will say the landlord will wicked. That's why they will say maybe in a home shop or they follow them or this or that. So before you do anything, always calculate the inner house. There are some people who open store. Imagine you buy big official, buy some hot drink at the end, spinner. Whereas the people for those videos, they don't need that country. How can you sell and make money? They could expire for your hand, and then you would say, now one thing or the other.
Fine, that's
then too, get the person when they eat more than what you get.
Okay.
For example, you go store, you eat maybe 500 to 1,000 naira. That is when you say, now you not get the gain of 300. You are eating your capital. And the moment you don't eat the capital now, you are bound to fall. And to pay the rent back, you will find it very difficult. Then if they have the store when you want to go higher, the place when they then one big open place, people they call before they call you say you must hire because if they make it, they don't say you be like this. That's where they go down to your store. You are bound to run at loss. Then if the person when you not they care for your store, you go put sales again for inside or sales for inside. Now I think they cost you small. Before you know, you come you say like this, like this, you are ready to short.
I like this, my caller. It always makes sense.
You meet one restaurant. You know that he employed by 4 guests, and the woman and the worker they come out. And when they come, the woman before you go say
it always makes sense.
That's the part of the one they there. The soup they left, the meat they there, the about what they make they there. You know that they make it about our house come with small food for place there.
No.
They say they give the customer. They get their own meat. They go from corner they put. When they come, madam, market in all those, the woman will look the meat is correct. You go look it by correct. What of the soup? He say now one with the woman. So there are so many tactics when they lose for every business. You must be paying attention to your business regularly. That is why we can say punctuality is the sole business of life. Boko for you.
Boko for you too. Thank you so much for your contribution. I sincerely appreciate it. All right, if you don't run your business, you rent shop, and then you don't run business, you know, give attention to the business to meet up the shop rent. As a tenant, it go dey very, very difficult. That's why I be say if you never ready for business, no kukuma start that follow for the sense when you be say with the year on top of this discussion. If you just tune in, we bring out some of the small mistakes when you be say tenants they make when you be say they want rent apartment or they want rent shop. And then one of them when I see online, the person talk say make tenants know the rent house when it be say another tenant never park comot. You hear say go soon park comot, you go pay money put. It is totally wrong case. They always they come from such. What if the tenant can't change his mind? Say okay, I don't want park again. I want renew the rent. That your money. You know what we always they talk about money when they enter Kaluka. They go take a whole lot from you before you be say you fit recover. That's your money when it be say you don't pay. So not pay for house when it be say you know say the person when they stay inside never park comot. That's now some of the mistakes. One of the mistakes when it be say some tenants they make when they want rent apartment or even shop. Not go rent the one when it be say big pass your budget because first payment they very easier to pay and the renewal and that one I matter pass. Some of them I waiting it be say will stay take us call. The number for you to call now 09090001005. You know, get how you say you like that your radio set for inside this segment when you say you know we'll let one or two as it take consign the landlord and tenant. So we root out some of the mistakes when you be say tenants, some tenants that they make when you be say they want rent apartment. Mind you, the number when I call now the same number when you be say you will send WhatsApp messages to. Now your turn to talk. Good afternoon to you. Network not going for your call, do the needful call back. I jot a lot from the previous call when you be say we just take. When you be say you get business, pay attention to your business. He mentioned something about pride. Some of us will look and say, okay, my friend, they stay for flat. So I mean, I be say no, we can't stay for flat. Pride. Comparing themselves with another person, they join waiting in BC, they push some tenants, they go take house when BC big pass their pocket and their budget. When you BC you don't do them like that, finish the renewal. Now waiting in BC match pass. When you BC some person go tell say I no go fit to, they just increase the rent. Now pack come out. That one follow because they look ahead, they look for front, say that renewal and waiting in BC their power cannot catch. Again, what parable one of us they use, we always talk say person who fit climb tree now for down and be say they talk cannot go and don't climb midway now from up people come the chat say I cannot fit climb but why Jerry come and help me. So now that renewal some persons they look when be say when they hear say they don't increase rent that they give that particular apartment chance. The next thing we see say that they park come out. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
This is Inaima B.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, your contribution.
Yes. Paying of money down where the best way they say they have never pass. It's not good. It's not good because you don't know that person go renegotiate with landlord. Yeah, landlord I beg go make a fee pay small. And you don't already pay down. For landlord to refund you your money back,
yes, story that does not touch.
At the same time, your own where you did pay before, they don't give you quick notice. Now, your landlord say, I pay that. That act when you see for the person will soon back. Not pay, not pay to avoid drawing of money. Cocoa for you.
Cocoa for you too. That's why you dey see for there. So the person don't tell me say one pack so they pay down no before another person go take. They shout for you this afternoon. I say not pay. We follow for some of the mistakes when some tenants they make when it be say they want rent apartment. They tell you like that. Borrow another person leg, join your own leg and begin run. 09090010005. Now the studio line to call and also send WhatsApp messages to you. Join our discussion halfway. What will they talk about? Will they bring out some of the mistakes when it be say some tenants they make when it be say they want rent apartment? I don't jot down. And then at the end of our discussion, we will go through them so that we feel refresh our brain. As we talk like this now, the doctor somebody say you see that apartment too, pay down so that now you will keep on for. The tenant don't tell me say one pack by month ending. They say make you not pay. As we talk like this now, the time the balance for 3 o'clock. When I come back after this break, we'll continue our discuss, not to go far.
One station, too much for one nation.
My Jesus. Oh my Jesus. Oh my days. Oh, Sachi, you're still there. Thank you so much, Sachi. more. What are some of the mistakes some tenants make when they want to rent an apartment? Shella Shant, I would have played this song. I've got how many minutes? I was going through some of them. Not play for completed video. Let me know who is there, please. I'm going to open some person. There's one story I need to share with you. I want to say it on radio. I said no. I'll share with you first. Just hold on. There's a juicy story. It has to do with scam. One of my friends was scammed. Okay, let me just give you the headlines. I'm going to be sharing that later. Yes, it's time for us to go back. Say waiting. Who sings Say Waiting? 90 bad boy things. And I come and set on top of Poco 100.5 FM. Already in 3 minutes, 9 of Chile. Leave at 3 o'clock. I think so. We still get a few more minutes for us to take reason at this topic. If you just join with the for inside Mara, so NBC the Mara segment with Riza and Ajite. And every Tuesdays we talk about those things when it basically play for inside the relationship when it basically between landlord and tenants. For today, I focus on some of the mistakes when it be say next week we'll do some of the mistakes when it be say some landlords that they do. So today we'll focus on some of the mistakes when it be say some tenants they do when it be say they won't rent apartment. They won't rent shop for their business. Some of those mistakes when it be say some tenants they do. If you know mistake, that don't mean say okay, I know say this is a mistake, but I know but try am because we already pinpoint and say okay, this one a mistake, not try am. And before the break, we talk say some of the mistake. One now say tenants would take apartment, take shop or apartment when it be say big pass a pocket. Say to meet up the payment renewal, it would be very difficult for them. We'll take this call. I get some on the list plenty, so that we'll take them one by follow. Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon.
All right, your name and where you go. All right. Go ahead.
And one of the mistakes again where tenants they make. Now when they enter inside the store where they rent, they discover say the zinc they leak. They can't tell the landlord or the landlady say, "Ma, the zinc they leak." He said that will not concern me. That one, you know, the landlady could tell you like me now. They don't tell me say she's because the leak will not concern her. They make her go find way fit her by myself and he not join for rent. That was just a big mistake.
But before you come out, how you for tell no say leak zinc they leak because the day you come pay
rain not fall. The zinc they leak. I don't really enter the store. I discover the zinc they leak. I say, madam, the zinc they leak. He said that will not concern them. If I don't be fix am, I mean no. Go for you.
Go for you too. Check well, oh. Check what that socket, all those things they. If money don't exchange hands, it is hard. But when you never exchange hands, now you notice say zinc they leak. I no go pay until they fix this zinc. I no go pay until they fix this socket. If it go dey more easier than when you say the money don't exchange hands and then you go and see the notice of kind thing. So check well, make sure say you check around the shop, you check around the apartments when it be say you want rent before it be say you make payment. Because when money do exchange hand, the story when they follow and they always plenty. When we talk about this zinc matter now, just remember some persons that they park enter apartments where it be say if now the analog meter now that they use that they jam outstanding bills for inside the apartment. Who stay before don't park go? They say the meter they owe so and so amount. That are one of the common problems when it be say some tenants that they face when they don't rent apartment. So that's why you go put eye for ground, ask questions before you pay for inside the apartment, you pay for the shop, so that you know go hear stories later on after payment. Good afternoon. Before you call, dress far from your radio set, do the needful so that we'll fit hear your contribution. And moving forward, some of the mistakes when it be say some tenants they make now to go pay for uncompleted building. They never complete the building, now say bring your money come. I will use your money complete. And mind you, building materials not be shy play. Okay, so that 500,000 when they look say go reach to take fix the apartment for you to take enter. If it's not reach, so not rent uncompleted building, say the money when you pay nine landlord when you stay complete and except so now get written agreement. Even with the written agreement, the money no go. Landlord say not your money, get idea. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon. Calling from Aruba.
What should be your name, please? Give to reduce the volume of your radio set.
I'm not close to my radio.
All right, Give to go ahead.
What I want to say is, from landlord and landlord, they are too wicked. They have to collect the money, they will not agree with you. Like all the last callers, like the thing could be leaking.
As well as a tenant, you need to do what you need to.
Landlord and landlord, they have children outside. If they treat their own children that same, will they be happy? They should please consider some of the tenants. Most of them have come to rent store. And see, because at least the person is not making much profit, they need to increase the store rent. Where the person is selling? Boko to you.
Boko for you, sir. I don't hear shop when it be say that they rent for 45,000 naira monthly, and somebody has say, look what they sell for them, and the fee make profit when reach 45,000. Now the tenant now make the mistake, not the landlord though. He fix the price. If the tenant say, I know if you make this kind of profit with this kind of my business, so I know if you meet up, I know go take the shop. Then I feel say, Mr. B come the same to say, I know if you make this kind of profit out of the kind of business when I intend doing for a year. The shop there for long, nobody rent and the prices go come down. Now that rush, a lot of us say this strategic position, make I take and find another person because they can. So person no calculate their pocket where they not calculate their business profit when they feel make from the business in a month. They know whether I be say go feel handle that payment and the renewal. They don't rush take am. You see Mr. A do business for you. The next thing you say, you know, if you meet up payment, he don't pack and that person don't. So that follow for the mistakes when it be say some tenants they do. So as a tenant, calculate your profit of your business. Maybe you don't do the business for another place before you want to rent this place. Check how much the landlord they demand for monthly payment and check whether it be say you feel make such profit in a month to take meet up the payment. If you know they make that kind of profit, you know get another business, maybe they work for somewhere else to meet up the payment and renewal. Trust me when I tell you to say go hard to take a renewal. So calculate that one very importantly, and then check whether everything they work before money exchange hand. Because the next thing I will say some landlord wicked, some tenants wicked, but you as a tenant you forget to do the needful when they say you want rent the apartment, and then not pay agents and any other thing when they say they follow the apartment when you never settle landlord and secure the apartment. I'll repeat them again. One mistake when some tenants they do for point of taking a new apartment or shop, now say they go don't settle agent, don't pay what you follow. Don't buy the drink and the wrapper we discussed last week before they call team to pay landlords the rent. And then at the point where we say you call pay landlord say no, I know they give you the house again. All those money when you pay for what you follow, you go start to the pursue them. And we know say money when do exchange hand. Yes, you feel recover them, but it will take you a whole lot before you be say you go fit recover them. So not pay agent fee, not pay for things when follow when you be say you never settle the rent. Hello, good afternoon to you.
Yes, good afternoon. Beg, I should have my pay.
All right, thank you.
I want to advise tenants. If you want to rent an apartment and you see for the wall they write say this house is not for sale. Be very careful before you pay money.
Yes.
So any house they write this house is not for sale, automatically they price that house. No go pay for house. So they say later on the government say they don't sell out. Anyhow, they right, say this house is not for sale. Be very careful. Coco for you.
Coco for you too. Thank you so much for that one when you had joined. I sincerely appreciate your contribution on top of this very topic. Even only ask you, you won't go buy land, because you say the right, say this land is not for sale. The right for the compound say this house is not for sale. May you know say issues there when you be say they for court, where you be say they try settle as they concern who be the true owner of this apartment. Most times when you be say I hear story of where be say one tenant saying pay problem there with the house because after the parent died they don't share the house. The one when they say they share flat give come he pay, the sister cause no not being they share and give, so the other person they demand saying will make another payment and then be say the issues take start from there. So house when it be say get case for court, when get issues clearly boldly written, the right and say this house is not for sale, that kind house no rent am, that kind land no buy am, because money when they exchange hand because it there. Good afternoon to you.
Afternoon, I called back to add more.
All right.
They have when landlord don't die, when 20 landlords they stay one room, you hire some. I get another one when he not alive. You don't have to pay any money. People want.
I'm so laughing.
To collect your money. You should be very, very careful for multiple landlords. So you will even the zinc of one the list. You not go get money to repair that. But they are taking for the other one. When you want to say go meet your landlord, but all of them are the same people. One of the child not see the repair home. So then you collect advance, you just pay 2 years, or just pay me like this, tomorrow I go run for receipt. They not write anything for receipt.
Okay, collect receipt.
At the time when you reach, you know, go 50. So you should be careful when you are looking for a house. And the house is when you define too. Look the kind of place with the surrounding, whether that place is very safety, whether in near road where you can easily move, whether in near your working place. So there are lots of things you must put into consideration before you hire a house. And if you hire house, say finish after I go maintain it for you. Yeah. Because all this you don't pay money don't change and finish. They'll say wait, you just take your money do it after. And you lose money do it, then about no written document. At the time when you say that so money I spend, you say not get half for inside. You are on your own. Coco for you. Coco
for you too. You talk plenty things. I jot one down and it relates to the discussion I had with somebody of recent too. The person talks say a transport fare from a place to a work now 2,000 naira every day now they pay for transport. I call ask. As how much did they pay? How much did they pay your salary? Why be say you can't take house when far where we can't reach where be say they spend 2K for transport because you look and say you don't want to take house when near your work now the expensive pass. You go take the one when they far last the money when you spend for transport for had them join the current rent when they pay don't equate the money to take look for house when you be say they closer to your working place. So rent house when they closer to your working place because after you rent house finish you begin to spend on transport. You had them join. Calculate your weekly transport, your monthly transport, add and join your current house rent. Sure they do the calculation. I'm going to take this call. Hello, good afternoon to you.
Hello.
Talk to me. Your name and where you take call from.
Okay, my name is Engineer Terry.
All right, talk your talk.
Okay, precisely this landlord and tenant issue. But eventually, let me put it this way. Why people will take out the deal 1980, comparing to this current one and giving the same price as new house? Materials are cheaper for them. Now materials are expensive, so people are trying to do quality of houses to go. If the other one increases to maybe 500,000 per annum, then the one that been here for 4 years, you say, you want 500,000. So if you look at it very well, they are not doing the right thing. At least the government is also get a new circular to get a monitoring team for these things, to put people in order. Because some houses are very, very uncomfortable to live. I have seen some people living on this area. I've been thanking God that God is still very faithful to people like that. Houses are digitalization. They are not even having a good things, no good drainage and nothing. They are still paying that amount of money. So it's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be something that the government should get a control for it. We know that government cannot be able to get full control, but it's supposed to get half control. Now agencies are taking too much money and making. Let's say government try to tax the agency, to pay tax to the government. It's supposed to be a state revenue.
Everybody go pay tax next year.
So if they don't do all those things like that, but now houses that we are building now is more expensive than the old houses.
Then our topic for another day, another jot and done. Why we say house when hold, and when we say they use recent materials do, the house when hold go they demand same payment for the recent one. All right, thank you so much for your contribution. I sincerely appreciate it. Time not be our friend. We will continue with our discourse, but I want to collate all what we don't talk about so that we will use and refresh our memory for those things when it be say some of the mistakes when it be say some tenants that they make when it be say they want rent apartment, and then if you know say this one a mistake when you want rent too, your eye go take and say make I avoid this one. House when they write say this house is not for sale, land when they write say this land is not for sale as a tenant. No rent am and then one of our callers talk say house when it be say the owner don't pay, and then they come share the house. This person I get this flat, the other person I get this flat. So this one gets different landlord, this one get different landlord. They say that kind of house, if they get how say maintenance still they happen, because if you call this one say see what I do, go tell you say I not the go tell your land go tell your landlord. So house when you get multiple landlords, you self go still check them too. As we talk and so your family matter, I'm gonna go arrange on yourself well. You take share as this like this one not they do maintenance, so una go suppose sit down where you they collect money that they maintain them, they follow the join. Not pay for uncompleted building. Now, waiting if you say one of our callers talk, not pay for uncompleted building, say money when you pay the goods and complete and for you to enter, money when they exchange and story they always follow them. Collect receipt after payment. That your receipt now proof say you don't pay. Tomorrow 1 or 2 issues they play like this. Now that receipt now if they say you go present when it be say go fit make you get victory over the issues. Rent apartment when they near your working place, because not go make sense if you spend more on transport and then your house far. And then not pay agent fee and other things when it be say follow. When it be say you never settle the apartment, you never settle landlord for the apartment. What if the landlord change mind, say no, they give you the agent fee and the other things when follow, money when they exchange and they carry plenty story when follow. No, okay, not pay for grant, say may they use and secure the house for you when it be say the person when they stay and never park come out. And then one of the problems when some businesses they face when they not feel they meet up payment, one of our callers mentioned a lot of things, and then one of them when in talking say if you shop more than your gain, it go hard for you to take meet up at the renewal of that your rent. If you borrow start the business, you not manage the money when you borrow, where you go get as it be. You will employ more persons to work for you. At the end of the day, for business when still they grow, you go get as it day. And then pride follow. My neighbor and get in the stay for flat, why me go stay for self-contained? Whereas you know say your pocket can carry only self-contained and not flat. That one join why be say they hard for some tenants to renew their rent. And then they put shop rent for so and so amount. You look and say your business profit not the rich like that. You still go ahead say we go rugged down. God will help you. All right, those are a lot of things when it be say we talk as mistakes. When some tenants they make when it be say they want rent apartment. I believe say you learn 1 or 2 from this discussion. Hopefully next week Tuesday we'll talk about some of the mistakes when some landlords they do when it be say they won't give out their house or shop for rent. Thank you so much. When it be say to follow me get this talk this afternoon, you too much.
Better yarnings and better music.
Is awesome. Ask you so much. Thank you once again for being there. It's been awesome. Thank you so much, Sachi, for your presence. I sincerely ask you so much for your conversation. I appreciate you. I believe you learned from this discussion, and I trust if you've not subscribed before, you subscribe so that we will see ourselves again in my subsequent live stream, and then you'll be seeing contents from me. Okay, it would have been nice to hear from you, to know where you're watching from, and then to know your name. But all the same, we're going to be seeing ourselves more after now. It's been awesome. Do have a great day. Take very good care of yourself until when next I see you. Much love and kisses. It's bye for now. Thank you for the love emojis. I appreciate you. I'm gonna see you in my next live stream, my next video, in my next shot. Bye for now. Rachel Samuel. It's my sister. You're watching from Cameroon. Oh my days, Ray. Thank you so much, Ray, for joining. Please come, Rachel. Rachel, please come. I'm waiting for you. Come, we get talk. That's my colleague. Gontamoa, it's been a long while. How are you doing? I don't say we don't end live stream. That's an I will come out from everywhere. Thank you so much, Gonta. How is Gonta doing? Yay, thank you, Gonta. So Gonta, I'm going to see you in my subsequent live stream, my next video, push-ups. I'm free to go, right? We still throw the love emoji. Not throw small one. Thank you so much for your support. I can't do YouTube without you, and it's obvious. You mean a whole lot to me right here. You ask me how you're doing. Rachel, you're doing fine. No, Rachel, I'm waiting for you. I want to end the live stream, so I'm waiting to see you. It's been a while indeed, but I see you want to leave. Okay, enjoy yourself. All right. Bye for now. Gonta, catch you when I catch you. Bye. Rachel, I'm waiting. No.